Hey guys, Monochrome here. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. Genuinely good to have you. Got a neat little flashlight for you today, and I do mean little, deceptively little. This is the Nitecore MT1A Pro. Now, when this arrived in the mail and I opened it up, I was a little confused. It's like, hold on a sec. I ordered a single AA based flashlight. This looks like a single AAA based flashlight. What happened? Yeah, I wasn't sure what was going on. And then I took a closer look. Even though this does look like a AAA based flashlight with a tailcap switch, no, this is actually a very small, smaller than normal AA based flashlight, and it is rechargeable. But first, let's take a look at it top to bottom. On top, you have a reverse clicky. That's right, reverse clicky. This might look like a tactical light. It's not. It's an EDC flashlight. You have a reverse clicky tail cap switch with a nicely textured rubber boot. And yes, that gray stuff that you're seeing, that is a bit of dust. Guys, that's pocket dust, pocket lint. Remember, I actually carry and use my gear before testing it. And also, you have these ears, or as some people call them, wings. Now, you can put a thin lanyard through there, although it's not going to be easy. Now, because these are just ears or wings, can the light tail stand? Yes and no. On a very flat surface, in a completely quiet room with no air circulating, yes, it can tail stand, but it is so ridiculously easy to knock over. Just like that. So if having an EDC light that is capable of easily tail standing is important to you, this is not the flashlight for you. For me, it's not a big deal. Further down, you do have this two-sided clip. Now, this light, when you carry it in a pocket, is definitely designed for bezel down carry. Why the two-way clip? Because this light is definitely small enough and lightweight enough. Again, guys, specs in the description box below. Be sure to check that out when the video is over, and there's going to be quite a few specs for this light. But yeah, so bezel down carry in a pants pocket. And as for the other direction, you clip that onto the brim of a cap and use it as an improvised headlamp. Now, this is a wraparound clip. It doesn't completely wrap around, but once it's on there, it's good and tight. When you receive the light, you're gonna receive a handful of accessories with it. Again, description box below. And one of them is gonna be this clip. Now, once you attach the clip, it is quite secure. As a matter of fact, that's one of the issues. In a weird way, it's a little bit too secure and not secure enough. Here's what I mean. I found this out day one. If you're used to just taking your main flashlight and clipping it easily in and out of your pants pocket, no. This clip down here where it makes contact with the bezel, yeah, that is too tight. How tight? Tight enough that you can't just slip it into a pocket for bezel down carry. No. You have to consciously stop, put your index finger on one side of the clip, thumb on the other, and lift up a little bit, and then you can slip it into a pocket. And unfortunately, you have to do that each and every single freaking time. And keep in mind, guys, I've been carrying and using this flashlight for several weeks upon weeks at my third shift job. So this is constantly in and out of my pocket. It has not loosened up at all. It's still as tight as ever. Too tight. Too tight. I'm sorry. I like a flashlight I can easily slip in out of my pocket without thinking about it, without having to stop and say, oh, hold on, I have to pinch the clip. No, I don't like that. So that's my first issue with this as an EDC flashlight. It's not the only one. And this is a weird clip because it doesn't want to clip onto your pocket without using the pinch technique. But at the same time, once it's in the pocket, this area right here, yeah, that's a little too wide. There have been times when this little guy, when I'm sitting, standing up, it's like, hold on, where are you going? It's trying to slip out the top of my pocket because this area here, this gap, is too wide and doesn't hold the flashlight tight enough once it's clipped to your pocket. I know, bizarre. This clip is both too tight, but not tight enough. Seriously, what the hell? All right, well, further down below the ears, we have these decorative grooves around the tail cap switch. Yeah, that's just for show. Underneath that, we have the groove where the clip fits into. And this is the easiest way you can tell if your Nitecore model is a newer version, because the newer Nitecores have this groove. This area right here with the rather aggressive grooves and slight decorative touch, as you can see, with these lines going up and down at an angle. You see these grooves and the decorative lines. The grooves are definitely functional. This is nice, somewhat aggressive and functional. You see this pattern on your flashlight, that is a newer Nitecore model that they are currently using. Further down, a couple of shallow grooves, more for decoration than anything else. And then you have the bezel. There's your LED. And what type of beam profile do you get? Well, up close, you get a somewhat wide and intense hotspot with some sizable, definitely lower output spill all around. Now that only applies under two circumstances. One, indoors. Two, when you're outdoors and you're using the flashlight up close, say 2 feet away or so. Honestly though, when you're outdoors, and you need to check out something at a distance, well, high mode, and there's only 3 modes: low, medium, high, no strobe, no SOS. High mode with the included Nitecore rechargeable battery, that's going to be a rated 800 lumens. Now, that might not seem much by today's standard, but keep in mind, that's coming out of a flashlight that is AA based in a size that's closer to AAA based. So that is very impressive. And with the beam profile, yeah, 800 lumens, that's going to reach out to 250 meters. And honestly, it feels as though it's reaching out further than that. That's been my experience using the light on the job. So it feels even longer than that. But yeah, 250 meters, you've got that intense, slightly wide hotspot. And when you're using the beam over quite a distance, you're not going to see that side spill. That side spill seems to just magically vanish, and all you get is that intense, somewhat wide hotspot. So yeah, maybe it's a trick of the eyes, who knows? But yeah, up close, indoors, hotspot, and significantly lesser side spill. Outdoors, up close, same thing. Outdoors, at a distance, all you're getting is that hot spot. And when you are outdoors at a distance and you get that somewhat wide hot spot, yeah, the beam profile feels narrower than it is. So please keep that in mind. As far as the 3 modes, low, medium, high, again, reverse clicky tailcap switch, not a forward clicky. So you have to half press once the light is on in order to cycle through the modes. Some people, yeah, they're not going to want that, but it is what it is with this particular flashlight. Now, one thing I really don't like is when a flashlight has mode memory feature. I would much prefer a flashlight where it's like, hey, listen, these are the modes. This is how your flashlight will turn on each and every single time you hit that tail cap switch. No variation. I prefer that because it's been my personal experience that when it comes to memory features on flashlights, they fail, and they fail miserably. Imagine needing turbo, which this light does not have, but okay, imagine needing your flashlight's highest setting, and all of a sudden you get low or you get strobe, even though you made sure that when you switched the flashlight off, you switched it off at the highest setting. So with a memory feature, that means your flashlight should have turned on at the highest setting. Usually, no. I hate memory feature. This flashlight has it, and I have to admit, it has not once failed me. Not once. Nitecore, fantastic job with the memory mode feature. Whatever output level you switch the flashlight off, the next time you switch it on, it will be that same output level. So you can carry this as a general use low mode flashlight with high as a backup. Or like me, because I actually need a tactical flashlight at my job, I carry it high mode. Now, I've noticed that personally speaking at my job, high mode, 800 rated lumens with that beam profile, not quite right for me at my job. But that is something very subjective. For you, that might be more than enough. That might actually be perfect. So yes, as an EDC flashlight overall, I do recommend this little guy, especially since you're getting a AA based flashlight in what looks like the body of a AAA based flashlight. So I do recommend it. If the beam profile is ideal for your needs, yeah, it's good. And if you can live with this clip, seriously, you have to pinch the sides each and every single time, and the bottom of the clip does not loosen up. No, it doesn't. But you have to be careful if you have a job where you're constantly standing up, sitting down, that the light doesn't accidentally fall out of your pocket. It's never fallen out of my pocket, but I have a job where I'm reaching for this light usually several times per shift. But I have noticed it trying to creep out of my pocket. So yeah, this two-way clip is weird. It's both too tight, too loose. The beam profile is what it is. If that's ideal for you, cool. These ears, yeah, they don't do a good job when it comes to tail standing. But being a reverse clicky, they don't get in the way. This does look like a very small tactical flashlight. No, absolutely not. This is an EDC flashlight, and for that purpose, I do recommend it. I'm going to give you guys a look at the battery that comes with it from Nitecore. And again, you do get other accessories as well. But yeah. Okay. Here's the AAA based rechargeable battery. There's your USB-C charging port right there. Yep. Nitecore's designation for the battery, NL1411R, USB-C rechargeable lithium-ion battery. You do get one along with a charging cable. There you go. So how well does this battery work? Works really well. Like I said, this is an overall excellent EDC rechargeable flashlight. Up here near the nipple, if the battery is depleted, it'll glow red while charging. When it's done, green light. Very simple. The threads, if you can see that, those are some excellent threads. Nitecore did an excellent job with this all machined aluminum flashlight. Well, obviously the rubber boot is not machined aluminum, but the rest of the flashlight body, oh yeah, and it is very lightweight. This is just, I mean, yeah, if you can live with the issues I've mentioned regarding this flashlight, especially this clip, yeah. Once again, overall, definitely recommend this particular Nitecore model if you're looking for a really good EDC flashlight. Okay, guys, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please continue to stay safe out there. Yes, it's still dangerous. I'll see you soon. Take care.